Welcome to this new lesson of Visual Basic. In today's lesson, we will learn about Visual Basic radio button control. Okay, I have started a new project, named it Radio Button Project. What I'm going to do here, I'm gonna grab a label and say traffic light, meaning of colors. Okay, and maybe go here, change the font way too bold. Okay, and now I'm gonna take this in the middle. So now I'm gonna go and grab radio buttons, and to grab radio buttons you just double click here in the radio button control, and I'm gonna say Control C, Control V to copy paste. And what I'm going to do here, I'm gonna come to its text property and change this one to say red. I'm gonna leave the name property as is, and I'm gonna change the text property on this one to say yellow, and this one I'm gonna change its text property to green. Okay, I'm gonna grab a button control, bring it here. I'm gonna make this a little wider and make the button a little bigger, and come to the style and change it to flat, and also change this to bold, the text weight to bold. Okay, basically the radio buttons are used when you want to restrict the user to pick one choice. For instance, when you want the user to choose between male or female, or maybe agree and disagree, present or absent, and so on. So whenever you want the user to pick only one choice, you use radio button, unlike the checkboxes. Now, selecting one radio button immediately clears all the other radio buttons in the group. So if we select this one, for instance, it will clear all the others, and if we select this one, it will clear the other two, and so on. There are a few events that come with the radio button. The most common one is the checked changed, and the checked changed event occurs when the value of the checked property of the radio button control is changed. So if I click here on it, for example, I check it, it will do something. If I uncheck it, it will do something else. So let's go to the code view and start working. What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna double click on the red radio button to access its checked changed event right here, and here I'm gonna say the following. I'm gonna say if radio button 1 that checked equals true, then what I want the button 1 that background color to change to the following color, that red. And I also want the text, the button 1 that text to say red light. Okay, means the signal to stop. Alright, so basically what we're trying to do here, when the user clicks on the red radio button, this button here will turn to red, and we will see a text that says whatever we wrote here, red light, the signal to stop. Okay, Next, I'm gonna double click on the yellow to access this checked changed event, and I'm gonna grab this code right here to save time. Control C, Control V here, Control V, and here I'm gonna say color is yellow. Okay, and here I'm gonna say yellow light. Here make sure it's button 2 though. Alright, yes, this one. The yellow light is the signal to proceed with caution. The signal to proceed with caution. And I'm gonna remove the stop. Okay, and I'm gonna grab these. Control C, come here and double click on the green and paste this code and say here button 3, radio button 3, and here I'm gonna say green light, and here I'm gonna say green as well, change the color to green. Alright, and here is the signal to proceed. We remove the caution. Alright, looks good so far, but before I do anything, I'm gonna come here and go to the form and access its load event. The first form events right here, and go to the load event, find the load event, which is this one, and here I'm gonna say radio button 1. I don't want it to be checked. That checked equals false. False. Alright, when the application launches, I don't want the radio button to be checked. I want all the buttons to be clear. Alright, let's save this and run it. So I'm gonna drag this here and click on the red, and as you see, it's changed to the red color and the text changed to red light, the signal to stop. Let's click the yellow. It changed the button color to yellow, and we have the text that changed to yellow is the signal to proceed with caution. And as you can see, once we pick one choice, the other choice is cleared. For instance, let's click the green, and as you can see, green is the light or the signal to proceed, and the other buttons are cleared. Alright, and basically this is how we work with the radio buttons in Visual Basic. And with this we come to the end of this lesson. I would like to thank you for watching, and you have a good day.